Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Hi, YouTube. Hi, Facebook. I am a little late. My last session ran over a little bit, so getting a little of a late start, but that's okay. The beauty of technology is that I'm recording this, so everybody will be able to go back and watch it, okay? So I hope everybody's doing well. Come on in the room. I'm going to give people a little bit, a couple of minutes to come on in. We got, hi, Brandy. Hi. Good to see you. All righty. Okay. So, um, today we're going to be talking about breaking through success blocking behavior. But before we get started, for those of you who do not know me, I am Shara Prophet, the Mind Magic Coach and the founder of Open Door Hypnosis. And I help you break through success blocking behaviors by recognizing, removing, and replacing them on a deep subconscious level. And we do that by using deep relaxation, creative visualization, and positive suggestions. Okay. And what qualifies me to do this? Well, as most of you know, I am certified in clinical hypnotherapy, neuro-linguistic programming, which is NLP, therapeutic imagery, inner child healing, and fears, phobias, and anxiety relief. I am an instructor at the Hypnosis Motivation Institute in Los Angeles, and I get a chance to teach these tools and concepts to other hypnotherapists. So if you guys want to read more about me, you can go to my website and read my bio, and I have my full resume up there. And my website is opendoorhypnosis.com. All right. Okay, so let's just jump right in and talk about what we're here to talk about today. The three main unconscious self-sabotaging tendencies. Now, self-sabotage can be pretty in your face, overt, bold, brazen. We know this. Some of us already know what our self-sabotaging tendencies are. But let's talk about some of the ones that are unconscious, some of the ones that we do and we didn't even really consider it to be a self-sabotaging type of behavior. The main one is procrastination. All of us procrastinate, okay? And procrastination shows up in subtle ways, okay? So one of those little sub-things I like to call them for procrastination is making excuses, all right? Without coming up with a resolution. Okay, if you have an excuse for why you didn't do something, or you're telling somebody, well, I didn't do it because X, Y, and Z, or I missed my deadline because X, Y, and Z, but you didn't try to come up with some sort of resolution or some way to fix it, or someone say, okay, I need to be resourceful right now. All right. And that is attached to an underlying fear of success. Hi, DKH1004. Greetings. Hello. Who do we have on here really quickly? Let's see. We have Elhaja. Hello, Melvin, Guy, Embala Adams, and Tony Boss. What's up, guys? Okay, welcome. I'm just saying hello to everybody. All right. So that's an underlying fear of success. Okay. Not doing what you're procrastinating on getting things done. You don't get it done. You make an excuse for it. It's an underlying fear of success. Because if I succeed at this, if I get good at this, if I actually do it and I'm good at it, I have to follow up each and every time. I have to keep producing over and over and over and over and over again, right? All right. So that's a fear of success because you're not sure what else you're going to have to do to maintain that success. And that's uncomfortable for some people. The other little subheading that falls under procrastination is perfectionism, right? So hi, Martin. Hi, Cherry. So we hold off on producing things, or we hold off on bringing things to light or finishing a project because it isn't good enough yet. We have to perfect it and perfect it and perfect it, and we keep working on it and working on it. We've been writing a book for 10 years and it's not done because it's not perfect, okay? That is related to a fear of failure or rejection, all right? So the thing that you could have capitalized on or put out 2 years ago, you've been trying to perfect it so much that now it's just not, you're not going to even be able to reap the benefits of it because you keep holding back on it. All right. Um, and the perfectionism is, like I said before, is also that fear of failure. It's also fearing being judged by other people, might not be as good as you thought you were going to be. Okay. And that kind of dovetails a little bit into overanalyzing. Overanalyzing is another kind of subtle self-sabotaging tendency that we all have, right? Overanalyzing or talking yourself out of a good idea, an opportunity, or even a relationship. Okay, we sabotage potential healthy relationships or potential partnerships because we're sitting there and we're overanalyzing it and picking it apart. Everything that person says, you're picking it apart. You're trying to figure out, what does he mean? What does she mean by this? Why didn't he call? What does that mean? They don't like me. They're cheating on me, right? A great opportunity shows up for you, and you're kind of picking apart the opportunity, thinking of all the ways this could possibly fall apart and not work out, all of the ways that I may not be able to show up for myself, or I may not be able to live up to the expectation, right? And so, these, I like to call it talking yourself out of a blessing or blocking your blessing when we're over analytical about certain things. And that dovetails into sorry, I put this in the wrong order, imposter syndrome. The imposter syndrome is a big one, especially for people who are looking to be in the public eye, start YouTube channels, or be on Facebook Live, or be on some sort of, be in the limelight or be in the public eye, okay? You may feel like you haven't been doing this long enough to be considered an expert in your field, you are sheepish about putting yourself out there, about putting that product out, because you don't really feel 100% like you belong. Okay. And that's self-doubt, right? Again, that can be connected to that fear of failure. Okay. They're going to find me out. They're going to find out that I'm a fraud. All right. Also, talking down about yourself. That's going to fall right underneath that imposter syndrome, self-doubt heading. Talking down about yourself is like a defense mechanism. I can't really do that. I can't really do that because of this and this, and I'm not good at that. Yeah, I did it, but you know what? It could have been better. I know it sucked a little bit because I messed up on this part. Did you hear me? I used to do it a lot when I was singing more. I used to do that a lot. Like, yeah, it was okay, but this one part where I didn't do this, or I missed that line. Hi, Alexis. Hi, April. Hi, guys. Hi, Pedro. Hi, Abdu. Hi, Martin. Did I say hi? Hi, Martin already? Hi, guys. I used to do it a lot when I was singing, and people would compliment me on it, or before they could even say anything, I'd be like, yeah, I know, I messed up on that part, because you're hurrying up. Let me point out the flaws and the faults before you get a chance to. Okay. Also, praising other people's accomplishments and downplaying your own. That's a big one. I see that happening a lot with people. And so you're so busy praising what this other person did. Oh my God, that was so great what she did. I don't know. I could never do anything like that. Or, I tried that one time and it didn't quite work out, but she is just, oh my God, she's just got it. I don't know if I'll ever be as good as that. Or, so you never pump yourself up. You never give yourself props, and you never give yourself the accolades and the kudos, but you're always giving somebody else the praise. Okay. Also, hiding behind other people's success. I used to do this too. I, instead of being the soloist, I was always the background singer. Okay. Instead of pushing my own music career, I worked in publishing where I, um, advocated for other artists to get their stuff placed in movies, TV shows, commercials. Okay. And I was always hiding behind the success of another person, or, pushing myself, further back, dimming down my light. Okay. Also playing small and not producing your own stuff. Okay. But you'll find yourself working to help somebody else, but you're not doing the work to bring your own creative projects to the forefront. You're not focusing all of your energy on what you want. Your energy's scattered. You're out there helping other people because you believe in their product more than you believe in yours. Okay. So these are just some of the ways that we self-sabotage and we block our own success. These are just some of the ways. All right. These are the three big ones that are kind of subtle, and people don't even realize that it's a self-sabotaging habit or a behavior. Okay. But there's so many. Now you can test yourself. If you want to, you can test yourself I posted it the other day. There was like a little poll on my page, but if you go to my website, there is a full self-sabotage detector test on there. And you can take that test at opendoorhypnosis.com, and just to find out if some of those, if you fall in the category of any of those. And if you do, even if you said yes to one, guess what? You have self-sabotaging tendencies, because we all do. It is human behavior, is human nature to self-sabotage. All right. Okay. So what's the one commonality that all of these behaviors have? Self-preservation and protection from the unknown. Okay. So the subconscious mind's natural tendency is to protect you. All right. The primal mind, the primitive mind, is natural tendency is to protect and preserve from the unknown. All right. If we don't know what to expect, it's best to not even try it. Even if it's super uncomfortable to stay where you are, it's more pleasurable to you to stay there because you know what you're going to get. You know what to expect. You're not afraid to be there. Even if it's painful, you're like, but this is the devil I know, right? So stepping outside of that comfort zone brings a level of pain because we don't know what to expect. All right. So this is why we sometimes find ourselves, in that cycle, and it's hard to break the cycle because it's a learned program. Okay. It's something that we have learned how to deal with over time because it's easier to be there. All right. It's like a defense mechanism. Okay. How does this impact our lives? Well, it keeps you stuck in a rut, right? Keeps you stuck in a rut, which can cause anxiety. And all anxiety is the anticipation for something to emerge. You're wanting something else to happen, but because you're in this cycle of staying where you are, it's hard for the energy to move, and it's hard for the energy to express itself because you are stuck in this rut. So you got this anxiety coming up, right? You got that anxiety that comes up and it keeps us small. When we feel anxious and afraid to move, we stay small. We can't shine. We can't expand. We can't grow. We can't put ourselves out there if we're feeling anxious, because anxiety also breeds low confidence and low self-esteem. Okay. You're always in your head. You're constantly thinking, what are people thinking? What's happening? Am I doing the right thing? What's going on? And that's just putting you in fight flight mode. And it keeps you stuck, right? Keeps us stuck. And you play small and you're not living up to your full potential. And what happens when we're not living up to our full potential and we're playing small? We want bigger, better things, but we're just not living up to it. We become angry. We become self-critical and critical of others who are living their purpose, doing their thing, living their dream, making the money, driving the car. You know what I mean? And it's not just about money and cars, but I'm using that because that's something that we can all relate to. Everybody can relate to the need or the desire for more money, more abundance, okay, or to be more comfortable in your life. All right. So it's not just about that, but I'm just using that as, something the masses can relate to. Okay. When we find ourselves angry and critical of ourselves and other people, on top of the anxiety and playing small, being stuck in that rut, what else happens? It keeps the energy stagnant, keeps us more stuck, right? And it blocks all of the good that's waiting to come in. And guess what? That cycle just repeats itself over and over and over and over again. Okay. This is how you're blocking your success. This is how these self-sabotaging behaviors keep us in a cycle of stagnation and no forward movement. Okay. So now that we've talked about the three main unconscious self-sabotaging tendencies, and we've talked about how it impacts, and we've talked about the commonalities that those things have, right? It's just a protection. It's a way to keep us protected from the unknown, protected from pain. All right. So now let's talk about 3 ways that you can start breaking that cycle. Now, I'm going to give you 3 things that you can start doing right now to help you start cracking the code and breaking the cycle. Kimber Wolf says, it sounds like me right now. Yes, Kimber. You know what? Everybody deals with it. We all deal with it. I love you too, Martin. Thank you. Who else just joined? We have Gentry. Hi, Darius, Dennis, Laurington, Willie. Okay, great. Hey, guys. All right. So I'm going to give you 3 things that you guys can do today to start helping yourself break the cycle. All right. The first thing you want to do is identify your tendencies and be honest with yourself. Okay. And like I said, you can start by taking my self-sabotage detector test. Again, if you go to opendoorhypnosis.com, there should be a pop-up box. If you're not already on my email list, then it'll pop up for you. The test is in there. You'll just click on it, you have to put your email address in there. It'll take you to the test and you can take the test online. I will also have links to everything in the comments section after the video is done. Okay, so you can check back and just click and take it there as well. All right. Then I want you to keep a journal daily. I want you to log every single day. At the end of the night, think of the ways that think of how your day went, and think of the ways that you might have self-sabotaged yourself throughout the day. This is not to beat you over the head and to, make you feel ashamed of yourself. This is simply to draw your awareness to it. Okay. Because once we become aware of our patterns, we start to take the charge off of the power that it has over us. It doesn't really have the same kind of power anymore once we become aware of it, right? And the moment we become aware of our patterns and we start to focus on our patterns, what happens? We enter into a state of hypnosis. And the brain starts to think of new ways for us to behave instead of continuing to go down this path, because now we've identified a problem and we said, I don't really want to do this anymore, right? I need to think of a new way to deal with this. So that leads me into the number 3 tip, okay? You want to come up with an anchor. And what is an anchor? We use anchors in hypnotherapy to help you associate a new emotion or a new behavior or thought pattern to some sort of physical anchor. I like to use this one. This is a good one. If you already use this for something, if you're a client of mine and you are already doing this for something, do not replace it with something new. Okay, find something else. All right. It can be a thought, it could be an image, it could be a phrase, a word. Mine is this for a specific thing. I use this. Okay. So it's something that you're going to do that you don't do all the time. All right. So if you are always doing like this, then you probably don't want to make that your anchor. All right. But you want to try to find something a little bit out of the norm, all right, to help you create that association. This is going to help you flip the pattern of that behavior or that thought, that self-sabotaging behavior or thought. So once you draw awareness to it, you're like, oh, I'm doing it again. Let me stop the momentum and flip it around. Okay, I'm going to use my anchor to stop it. And now I'm going to replace it with a different behavior, more beneficial, more healthy behavior or thought form. Okay, so those are 3 things that you can start doing today. All right, 3 things you can start doing today. Now, this is not going to happen overnight, obviously, and you have to keep repeating this over and over and over again. Repetition is key when you are forming a new behavior, when you're breaking an old pattern or an old behavior. Repetition is key, guys. Okay, you can't just do this 3 times and be like, oh, I did do it and it worked, and then I just stopped. You have to continue to do it. Okay. But it's hard to start doing something new on just using the consciousness. You have to bring in the subconscious mind, because remember, the subconscious mind rules 90 to 95% of your total mind power, which means it is leading the pack, is driving the force. It is the CEO of all of your automatic behaviors. This is where all your programming lives, right? So if you want to make some true, real changes, you have to, hi, Afro Cultist, you're going to have to do it on a deep subconscious level. All right. How do I do that on a deep subconscious level? You can use self-hypnosis. Okay. However, self-hypnosis should only be used for motivation, confidence, relaxation, things like that. When you are working on deeper issues, because a lot of times self-sabotaging behaviors are linked to childhood things that we learned in childhood, okay? Because we're using it to protect ourselves. So that means at some point in life, we didn't feel safe, right? So that means that it might have been something traumatic that happened. And when I say traumatic, it doesn't mean that it had to be like some form of abuse or something like violent that took place. A trauma could be the way someone said something to you, right? A trauma could be you had an experience in a certain situation and it went a certain way that you were like, I don't ever want to deal with that again. It could have been a work situation. It could have been something that happened in school. I will give you one of mine. And not many people know this, but I'm going to give you one of mine. When I was in elementary school, I was the captain of my cheerleading squad, right? And we used to do these competitions. So this one time, something happened. I totally blanked out. We're running into plays, and I run all the way past the point where you're supposed to stand in front of the judges. I ran past that, and I stood probably about 10 feet down from where we were supposed to be. And we did the whole routine at the other end of the, not stadium, what do you call it? It was basketball court. We did the whole routine on the other end of the basketball court, guys. And I was so mortified. I was so embarrassed. I didn't even say, stop, let's go back over here. And that has affected me throughout my entire life. It made me stay in the background. It made me say, I don't want to lead. I don't want to be the supervisor. I don't want to be the head of anything. I'm going to stay in the background because I might make a mistake. Now, the beauty of that, nobody made me feel any kind of way. Nobody even said anything to me about it. They were just like, good job, because we were kids. You know what I mean? Like the coach wasn't like, you did this. We were kids and kids make mistakes and it's fun overall. It was a competition, but it's still fun. And I think we actually won like third place or something like that. But that has stayed with me for so long. And it wasn't until I started doing some deep subconscious work that it came up, because I saw how it was kind of affecting me in my everyday life, or affecting me in business and affecting me in different ways where I'm just like, what's going on, And I started tapping in and doing some really deep subconscious work. And it came up that was something that was affecting me all this time. Okay. And so I would consistently sabotage things, I would on an unconscious level, and it was all connected to that time. Okay. So I have to go in and I have to constantly, using repetition, go in and clear out any emotions that are attached or associated to that event in my life, right? I have to go in and I had to do forgiveness work. Okay. I have to make it funny. I have to laugh about it in hypnosis so that I can tell my subconscious mind it's not a big deal. It happened a long time ago, right? You were a child, okay? And so let it go. And then I have to do some emotional clearing, some releasing, okay? So this is what I mean by, unless you are trained at doing this, okay? Unless you know the right language to use, you understand what stability is, you know how to speak the language of your subconscious mind, unless you are trained and you know how to do this. But when you start trying to dig super duper duper deep, sorry, my YouTube connection is, okay, it's back. All right. Can you guys hear me on YouTube? Am I still there? Somebody let me know, please. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Patton. Hey. I need to call you too. Anyways, so when you want to keep it to just that, if you're doing self-hypnosis, unless you are trained in this, unless you know how to do this work and you've been doing it consistently. So because you can go really deep in it. And sometimes what will happen is, if you're not trained, some stuff will come up and you might just stay there with it. You have to learn how to let it come up and learn how to let it pass through you. And if you don't know how to do that, then you definitely either want to get trained on it, read up on it, do your own research, or you want to work with someone else. All right. So that leads me to the next thing that I want to talk about today as it relates to self-sabotage and going and working on it on a deep subconscious level and really tapping in and recognizing the root cause of it. Where did it start? What was the point of origin? Okay. And being able to bring that up and work through that with the assistance of a coach. So I have created a self-sabotage proof manifestation method called MAGICK. A lot of you guys have heard me talk about MAGICK. I haven't really gotten into super detail about it, but today I'm going to give you some more details about what this program is, because it is so important that people understand that, and this is something, once you learn how to do it once, you can continue to use these tools and these techniques over and over again. And it's really going to help you. It's going to be beneficial to you in all aspects of your life. Put it like that. Okay. So what is MAGICK? Like I said, it's a self-sabotage proof manifestation method. All right. Which means that whatever you're trying to manifest, whatever you're trying to bring into the light and pull out of the astral realm down into the physical realm, okay, from the unseen into the seen, whatever you're trying to do, you're going to, through using this program, you're going to clear the subconscious mind of any blockages, okay, of any success blocking behaviors or thought patterns when you use this particular method. So it's an 8-week long course, and I call it a mind-body modification training, because you're utilizing the conscious mind and the subconscious mind, which is the emotional mind, which is what really needs to see those long-term effects, okay? Connection. Am I still connected? Okay, YouTube is tripping, honey. I don't know why, but it has been lately. All right, so what does this modification training teach you to do? It's going to teach you how to recognize, remove, and replace self-sabotaging behaviors on a very deep subconscious level for long-lasting positive changes. And this is going to help you finally reach your goals, okay? If you have been trying to lose weight and get on a healthier regimen, right? If you if you keep finding yourself in a cycle of poverty, you're going to be able to break poverty cycles, okay, and increase your finances. If you've been having issues in your relationships, whether they're romantic partnerships or in your everyday relationships with your friends and your family, okay, coworkers, all right, with yourself, okay, you're going to be able to finally break the cycle that's been holding you back from experiencing healthy, deep bonds with yourself and the people that you love around you, okay? And also helping you to find your purpose. We are in an age right now where a lot of us are feeling pulled and called to do something of a higher purpose that's more fulfilling. We're ready to step out of our regular jobs that we've been doing for the past 10, 15 years and step into something else, because we're being pulled and called to do so, all right? But sometimes, because of that subconscious program that says it's not safe to quit your job and go out here and work for yourself, and it's not safe to live your dream, you need to do what's necessary, right? We're still living in that kind of cycle, that mentality. It keeps us stuck and we can't move forward. And again, it puts you back in that cycle. I'm stuck in a rut. I know there's something more for me out there, but I'm afraid to make a move because I don't know if I can do it. Now I'm pissed off because I'm not living in my purpose, and I'm going to criticize other people and myself. And now that energy is keeping what all of my good held away from me. And I'm right back in that cycle again. I'm sad, I'm angry, I'm anxious, right? So this particular program is going to give you a blueprint of how to break through that cycle over and over and over and over and over again whenever you need to use it. Because trust me, once you clear away one thing, something else comes up. And that's just life. That's the cycle of life. That is the cycle of healing. That is how it is in the spirit world. Okay. And we are all energies and spirits. So that's just how it is, right? We're here to continuously heal, unfold, release, and let go. Okay. Because that's how you learn. Okay. So let's talk a little bit more about how the program is structured. All right. Because I never really talk about how it's structured or any of this stuff. So today I'm just giving you all of the goods about this program. All right. Okay. So like I said, it's an 8-week long course, right? Every week we meet up live on Zoom conferencing. So I log on from the comfort of your own home, your office, or hotel room, or your car. Okay, wherever I've had students that are sitting in their car doing the class. Okay, so it's on your own time from the comfort of your own home. All right. Each session lasts about 2.5 hours, depending on how good it gets, how involved it gets. Okay. The following day after class, each participant gets a one-on-one 15-minute coaching call with me. If you're feeling stuck, we talk about some stuff that might have came up during the process and the assignments. Okay. And we discussed it and we worked through it. All right. Um, you have a choice of doing this course by yourself with just me and you, or you can do it in a class. You can do it with other participants. There will never be more than 8 students to a class. So if I have 10 people to sign up, then I'll like split it up. It'll be 5 in this class, 5 in the next class. Okay. Because I like to keep it small and intimate that way. That way we honor the time, we honor everybody's time. We always end exactly at 2 hours. Maybe it will take a half hour more depending on how the session goes, but we never go more than 2.5 hours. All right. All of the assignments are emailed to you every week. I personally email you the assignments, okay, and say, this is what we're going to be working on this week, okay? So let's just say, for example, that first week, I tell you what that assignment is for the week. We go over it. You ask any questions that you might have. You do your homework. The assignments are usually spread out over the course of a few days, and I'll tell you why in just a minute. Okay, the assignments are usually spread out over the course of a few days. And the reason why is because you're doing some deep work. You're doing really deep subconscious work with these exercises, okay? And then we come back together that next week and everybody shares their experience or shares their insights that they got from doing that assignment. And then we go over the next week's assignment, okay? And you can ask questions and get clarity on all of that. During the classes, right, I start every class off with a deep guided meditation or imagery journey. They're recorded. So you're going to get the recorded ones that I do in class. And I also have some already recorded. So you're going to have like a library of guided imagery and hypnosis journeys that are going to continue, that you can listen to even after the program is done, that you can continuously go in and reprogram and listen to that, okay? And so those are going to be MP3s that I email to you, and you're just going to have them forever. Download them, and you just put them on your phone, iPad, iPod. Do people have iPods anymore? I don't know. You can just listen to them, okay? Also, every assignment ends with a ritual, okay? Because as many of you know, I am a practicing spiritualist, okay? So I utilize energy. I am an energy manipulator, a magician, okay? So I am going to be also showing you, giving you step-by-step rituals to do. And what the rituals are going to do is going to really help anchor in the reprogramming. It's going to help anchor in whatever it is whatever you release and whatever you're trying to replace that old behavior or thought pattern with. Those rituals are going to help anchor it in, and you're going to just be utilizing your own energy, the energy of the divine, your higher self, all of this stuff. We're really going to be doing some super deep clearing, releasing, and reconditioning work of the subconscious mind. All right. So after that, though, because you have participated in Be Magic, every month you're going to receive a new ritual from me. I'm going to create a video that's going to show you step by step how to do the rituals, whatever you need, tell you what you need. And you're going to get a video from me, and that's exclusive only to Be Magic participants. And you're going to have a video every month for a year. Okay. So sorry, somebody was calling me. I apologize for that. All right. So let's talk a little bit about what we're going to learn in this course. Okay, so I have a course curriculum here, and you can go to my website as well and look up all of this stuff. Is opendoorhypnosis.com. If you look in the menu, click on the Be Magic program. Everything is there for you. All the information is there. If you have any questions, you guys know you can always text me, 202-203-0266. You can email me, Shara at opendoorhypnosis.com. I prefer text or email. The inboxes on Facebook get overwhelming. And it's a whole bunch of hi, beautiful. Hey, how you doing? You married? It's all of that. And sometimes I miss the ones that are actually asking a question. So please email me directly or shoot me a text or set up a consultation, a free consultation that we can talk on the phone and I can answer any questions you might have, okay? Feel free to ask questions on here right now as well, okay? So I'm just going to kind of run through the curriculum really quickly for you guys, all right? Okay, so first week is the introductory lesson, which means we're just going to overview the courses, okay? I'm going to take you through the participant guidelines, what's expected of you as a student in the course, all right? And you're going to gain a full understanding of what to expect over the next 8 weeks, okay? And then we're going to also go over the very first lesson. The first lesson is called Be Bold. And in that lesson, you're going to learn about how to use a pendulum the correct way. We're going to break all of the myths and all of the untruths about what a pendulum does and how you're actually, why it's moving, okay? And in that Be Bold lesson, you're going to be able to identify and clearly define your goals, okay? Thank you, Prophet Steve. Thank you. And clearly identify your goals. And you're going to find out what really needs to be a priority for you and what you really don't need anymore. I've been using the pendulum for years. And I found out, because I used to I'm going to buy an island one day, okay? I'm going to have an island. There's always been a dream of mine since I was a kid. But I thought I wanted to have an island where people would be able to come and I would have like this whole like therapeutic thing going on, like a wellness retreat on the island and everything like that. I really thought I wanted that, right? So I did the pendulum exercise to see if that's what I really wanted. And come to find out, my subconscious mind was like, you don't really want that. And it wasn't because I don't want to serve people and help people, but I just didn't want to put my energy on that. I wanted this island to relax, to invite my friends, my family, and maybe some of my clients to come and enjoy the island. You know, I didn't really want to run it as a business, so to speak, okay? So things like that, it's going to really help you fine tune and get down to the nitty gritty and focus on what you truly desire, what you really need to let go of, and what's really blocking you and getting in your way. Lesson 2, Be Empowered, okay? This is how you're going to, like I said, figure out what's been blocking you from achieving your goals and standing in your truth. And we're going to, I'm going to be teaching you how to use alchemy to help create that change and to help have that metamorphosis and that transformation. Okay, so lesson 3, that's week 3, lesson 3. That's week 4, lesson 3. Be mindful. All right. That's to help you focus on only what you want. And I'm going to be teaching you how to use sigils, okay, on a deeper level, not just how to create a sigil, but how to really, really, really program it, how to truly use it in a hypnotic way to help influence the subconscious mind. Lesson 4 is Be Agile. And you'll notice that every week is named after the acronym of Be Magic: bold, empowered, mindful, agile, grounded, intentional, creator. Okay, so we are on lesson 4, which is Be Agile. It's the A in magic. Okay, how to quickly shift your perspective to shift your experience. Okay, we're going to be talking about how your patterns are going to start changing, and you'll notice that some resistance is going to pop up during that week, okay? Because you're starting to make these changes in the subconscious mind. It's like, wait a minute, hold up, what we doing? We don't do this. What's going on right now? Why are we doing this? Okay, so you're going to have to learn how to build and strengthen your mental agility. So in that week, we're going to go over that. And trust me, this was a download. This was a download straight from the divine energies. Okay, this is a straight up download. And this is just taking everything that I have learned over the years from as a hypnotherapist, doing the work that I do, and everything that's in here. This is like a combination of hypnosis, therapeutic imagery, inner child healing. There's a combination of NLP techniques in here. So you're going to be learning all kinds of stuff on a very deep level. All right. Plus, adding the energy of the practical, magical part, the ritualistic part of it, okay? This is deep work, y'all. Very, very deep work, okay? Things gonna come up. We're going to be doing some timeline therapy in here as well, some switch pattern stuff. Okay, this is all NLP stuff. All right. And then lesson 5 is be grounded. So we're going to be doing energy work in this lesson. All right. And this is going to really help you to understand energy, which is just going to help you to strengthen your magical ability, your magical powers that you already got. You're just going to have a deeper understanding of it and really understand energy and understand people's energy. Hi, Maxwell. Hi, Lamont. Thank you. Okay. And so we're going to be utilizing the Pleiadian energy healing techniques in here. I highly recommend reading the Pleiadian workbook. If you are on YouTube, y'all know all of the books that I have listed on my YouTube page. Just click on I think it's energy healing or something like that. I don't know. But look for the Pleiadian workbook. You can purchase the book down below. Okay. I think it's like $6 on Amazon. All right. Okay. So you're going to learn how to ground your energy, clear your energy, shield your energy, run your energy. You're going to have to learn how to do all of that good stuff. Okay. And I'm going to teach you a little bit more about how to manipulate energy too. Okay. Outside of you. Then the lesson 6 is be intentional, y'all. We're going to learn how to program our environment with our intention. Or how to program everything around you so that it can work for you, for your highest and best good, for your highest benefit, okay? You're also going to learn how to program your food, the breath that you breathe in, your drink, everything. You'll learn how to program all of that. Lesson 7 is be a creator, okay? And that is the final lesson, okay, is be a creator. And this one, we're going to pull everything that we learned over those past 8 weeks together. We're going to take it all in and put it all together, right? And these are going to be your building blocks, and you're just going to start building your house, your foundation. Okay, you've already laid the foundation throughout the past 8 weeks, and now you're going to start building that house, okay? And you're really going to start having a full visualization of what it is you're trying to bring into fruition, what it is you're trying to manifest, okay? Whether it's health, whether it's business, whether it's buying a home. I have one of my clients and really good girlfriends. She done bought her 3rd house already, child. We did the program. She did the program in January. This girl done already bought her 3rd house. They renovating it, and I got to go over there and take a look at it. I mean, she's killing it. Okay. Another client of mine is a coach, and she was like transitioning out of leading a school in Washington, D.C. Missy, hey, Missy, hope y'all don't mind me talking about y'all. Y'all don't mind. She was the assistant principal at a really important, prestigious school in Washington, D.C. And she was trying to, get herself to the point where she felt comfortable with transitioning out of that position. She had been there for a long, long time to start her own business. And now she's like doing speaking engagements. She's going to be on a panel. She's getting ready to start her own coaching program. I'll tell you guys when she releases that, I'll be sure to share that with everybody. Okay. So, there's just whatever it is you want to do, even if you don't know what you want to focus on, you're going to find out in that first week. Okay. Because that's what that first week is all about. You figuring out what is my focus while I'm in Be Magic. How can I maximize my time? All right. So anyway, we're going to end that last session with you doing a full visualization of what it is you want, how you want it to look, because now you have clarity. Your energy is clear, you're focused, okay, and you're able to create that visualization, all right? And then you're gonna do your final scripting of it. You're gonna make your final symbol or sigil. And then we're going to use another ritual, another little thing that you can do to tie it all in, okay? And so that's how that course is going to look. And trust me, it's so many other things. I also do ancestral healing in there as well, because especially when it comes to the resistance and trying to break through certain things, we go through and we do a bloodline healing of the ancestors to help clear that energy out as well. Y'all, it's really, really, rich. It's a very rich, rich, rich program. Okay, so now let's talk about how you can be a part of this program today. All right. So today I'm running a 72-hour sale where it's 60% off of the total cost of the program. Okay, so the program, the coaching program, if you're going to do it as a class, is usually $33.33. All right, and if you're going to do it as an individual, is still $44.44, because today I am only discounting the class portion of it. Okay, the group portion of it. But I'm making it really easy for people to get into it, because a lot of people have expressed that they want to do Be Magic, but they are not confident in their ability right now to make the investment. Okay. Everybody has the money. Everybody has the money. Okay. But you have to decide if you're comfortable and you're ready to make the investment. Okay. So today I'm making it super duper easy. It's a 72-hour flash sale, 60% off. Okay. The sale is going to end on Sunday, October 6th at 11:59 p.m. Okay. You can pay $99 down. You got between today and Sunday to get that together. You can pay $99 down, and then you can pay 12 monthly payments of $160. And don't forget, every month you're still going to be receiving rituals from me, guidance videos, coaching videos from me within those rituals. Okay, I always got to come with a teaching. I ain't going to just give y'all a ritual and be like, that's it, bye, do it. It's going to come with a real teaching behind it. Okay, so it's not like you finish the 8 weeks and you just got to keep paying on this thing and you ain't getting nothing in return. You're still getting information and education over that year until you're done paying for the program. Okay, so it's $160 a month. All right. You can also pay for the program in full. The full payment is $2,019. Okay, like the year. All right, the full payment is $2,019, whereas you would usually be paying $33.33. Okay. If you pay in full within the 72-hour period, you will also get the Be Magic Manifestation Manual. You're going to receive a hard copy of that. That's going to be ready in December. It's already done. Actually, I'll show you guys the book. Wait, do I have it in here? I think I might. It still might be in the bag, in the box, because I had to ship it back from, I went and did a speaking engagement in Atlanta, and I took the book with me. And then I had to ship everything back, all of my displays and stuff. It's in the box. I can't get to it right now, but the book is already done. It's already written. I'm in edit mode right now. And because I'm getting ready to be gone for a little while, when I get back, I'll finish editing it and it'll be ready. But you will get that mailed to your house. You only have to pay for shipping. Okay. But you're going to get that book for free. All right. If you pay in full $2,019, but within the 72-hour period. Okay. Also, everybody is going to receive the Be Bold, the first lesson, the Pendulum Magic course. You're going to receive that free. Okay. So that has also been deducted out of the total cost of tuition. And like I said, every month you're going to receive from me a video, a step-by-step video instructing you through a ritual with a teaching attached on top of that. You're also going to have those MP3s, those hypnosis MP3s forever. You're always going to have that. Okay. The next class is going to be starting in November. Okay. It's going to be starting the first week of November. Now, the way I do it, I don't have a set date for that. And this is the reason why, because once everybody is signed up, what I like to do is I like to reach out to everybody who is signed up and say, okay, guys, what days work for everybody? And I will give you a few choices so everybody can choose. You guys can say, this is the day and time that works better for me. All right. And then once we get that together, then we will start the course. But the starting date is first week of November. I mean, the starting time is first week of November. Okay. If there's holidays and stuff coming up, we just skip that particular week and we pick up at the next week. Okay. So I know that there's Thanksgiving. I know that there's Christmas and there's New Year's and all of that happening. That's totally fine. We'll just come together. That's why I keep the classes small so that we can all communicate with each other easily and say, look, that week I'm not going to be gone. Let's all do it on this day. And it always works. It's never like confusion. It always works. Okay. So it's going to be a very intimate setting. You're going to be seeing me a lot. And you're going to have access to the information that I have. Okay. You're going to have that access. All right. So, what else? How do you do this? How do you get to it? So, and how do you pay? So you can pay me via money order. I'm sorry. No, not money order. Lord, please don't send a money order, y'all. You can send me a credit card payment. You can do it through PayPal. You can send a Cash App. You can send Venmo. Okay. My Cash App is # Hypno Healing Queen. All of this stuff, actually, I'm going to put it in the links. I'm going to put it in the comment section below. Okay. I'll put it there once the video is wrapped up. I'll put all of that there. You can also just go to the website, opendoorhypnosis.com, click on the Be Magic program, and you can go through all of the information on there. And at the very top, there's going to be a place where you can register for the course and pay for the course. Okay. You can choose to pay the $99 down today, or you can pay for the full course. All right. If you pay the $99 down today, you're going to receive a contract immediately that you'll print out, fill out, put your credit card information on there, and give it right back to me. Trust me, I don't need to run any type of scams or anything like that. Y'all know me. Y'all know where I'm at. You know how to get to me. So I'll be a fool to do some stuff like that, right? So you can do that. Okay. Going to the website is probably the best way. Just opendoorhypnosis.com, go on the menu, click on Be Magic program. That's the best way to do it, honestly. All right. If you feel more comfortable doing Cash App or Venmo, I'll put my Cash App and Venmo information in the comments section. All right. Like I said, the class will be starting in November, first week of November. Once everybody is signed up, I will reach out to everybody and say, these are the days. Tell me what day and time works for you guys, and we'll go from there. Okay. All right. Are there any questions before I wrap up? Because that's about it. Okay. And the price goes back up. Like I said, Sunday, 11:59 p.m. The price will go back up. Okay. It will go back up from 2019 to 33.33. All right. And then once it goes back up, you will just start paying. If you want to do a monthly payment, you just start paying that monthly payment for that. But right now you have the opportunity to come in at a really low rate, and I think it's a good price. So for what you're getting. All right, guys. So does anybody have any questions for me before we wrap it up today? Any? Okay. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I wanted to share this with you because a lot of people have been expressing interest and be like, I just don't have the money right now. This is a great way to get in. Okay. I'm only doing it for 72 hours. So if this is something that you're interested in doing, go to the website, opendoorhypnosis.com, click on the Be Magic program, go ahead, sign up now. If you want to pay Cash App or Venmo, check back in a minute once the video has finished uploading, after we wrap up the live. Okay. And then you can just send your Cash App and Venmo. Make sure you put in the notes if you're sending Cash App, Venmo or PayPal, what it's for. Okay. So that I can enter it in on my end and you can receive the contract and the forms that you need to fill out. Please make sure you fill out the contract. You cannot start class until I receive your contract, your completed signed contract. Okay. So also, if I'm only accepting people. I will send your money back. I'm only accepting people who are ready here and here. Remember what I said in the last video? In order to do magic, you got to get your mind right first. If you have some issues, okay, if you're not 100% in your right mind, even if you pay me, I'm going to send your money back, okay? Because I can only have people in this class to be in integrity, to just make sure that everybody is getting what they need to get, okay? That we're not spending too much time on one person because they need a lot of time and they need a lot of attention and they're dealing with their own stuff. If you got that kind of stuff going on with you, you need to work together one-on-one, or you need to see a licensed therapist, okay? If you're 5150 or out of scope for me, okay? I just need to say that. I need to say that because I don't want you sending your money just for me to send it right back. If we have had issues in the past, if I know that you're not 100% ready for this type of work, I'm going to say thank you so much. I respectfully decline and send this money back to you. Maybe next time we can do this another time. Okay? All righty. So I thank you guys so much. I do have to go now, but I thank you for your time, your attention, your energy. I hope that you learned something today. That's my goal always, is to teach and spread this message, because I just want everybody to be healed and everybody live their life and be happy and have everything you want. That's what I want for you and for me. So if you have any questions about this, then, like I said, if you have any further questions, if I haven't answered all of your questions yet, just go ahead, shoot me an email, shoot me a text, set up a consultation. Please don't just call me out the blue, you guys, because my days are really planned out. Okay. But just go ahead, shoot a text or an email. Do not inbox me because I may not get it. You can even leave a question in the comments section on YouTube and Facebook, okay? As always, my Facebook friends, if you have not joined or subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do that, Open Door Hypnosis TV. My YouTube family, if you are not a friend of mine on Facebook, or if you have not joined my Facebook group, please go to my Facebook. It's Open Door Hypnosis is the business. Shara Profit is my personal Facebook page, and I don't mind. You guys can be friends with me on there. I don't care. And then the Facebook group is Hypnosis is Key. Excuse me. All right, y'all. I love you so much. I have to go now. I'm like a half hour late for my next thing that I need to do. But I love you. I look forward to working with you. I look forward to seeing you in class in November, and just watching you guys unfold and do some miraculous stuff. Okay. There's also testimonials on the website. All right. So if you want to find out what other students have said about it, you can go ahead and go to the website. There is a YouTube video where I'm talking to one of the students, the woman who is buying her third house now, talks about her experience and how she was able to really utilize this program to help her move into the next phase of her dreams of, getting into real estate. Okay. So I love you. Have a beautiful, blessed day. I look forward to talking to you guys and seeing you guys soon. Okay. Remember, this is being recorded so you can go back and watch the replay later. Bye. Love you. Bye.